Hello everyone, welcome to the third video of our formatting series. In this video, we will understand the number formatting and we will also understand the various options which are available under the number formatting. So let's begin this video by understanding the different options of the number formatting. So let's move forward to the file which we have already created. So this is the file which we are going to use in today's section, right? So first of all, before beginning this, we need to understand what is the number formatting and how does it work. So basically, number formatting is is used to change the appearance of your data set, right? It doesn't change it doesn't change the value, the numbers, the amounts. It could be anything which is written there in your data set. It doesn't change the values. It just change the appearance of your data set, right? The way you look at your data set, the appearance basically. So let's begin and understand each and every option of it. So first of all, journal is by default option, which is where Excel automatically detects the type of the content, the element which you entered in any particular cell. It automatically detects it and defines the format of that particular cell basis on the type of the content, right? So we don't need to do anything with the journal format. It automatically writes it, detects it and sets the format of that particular number or text, whatever it is. So let me just type it here, 1,20,000. So Excel has done nothing in it, right? Because Excel is just considering as a number, and this number is in journal form, right? Until and unless we change this, Excel will not do anything to this particular text or number, right? So now what is next? The next is a number format. So let me just do one thing. Let me just type this form value in this section, the number section basically. Now I change the format of this particular value. So what I'll do, I'll just go in the home ribbon under the ribbon, and when you click on this home tab, under the home tab you will find this number formatting section, which is a number group. You just need to click on the drop down. You'll get some options. Out of all these options, we need to select one, which is a number. Once you click on this, see what happens. So your number gets changed to a value, not changed basically. The appearance of this particular value gets changed to uh, where we get the two decimal places after the number, right? If you want to increase or decrease the decimal places, you can do that so by clicking on these two options. This is to increase your decimal places and this is to decrease your decimal places. Suppose if I click on this, your decimal places starts getting increasing. If you click on this, your decimal places start getting decreasing, right? So this is the use of the number formatting, right? The next is basically, suppose I type this format, this value again in the currency section. What I'll do, I'll just return the currency, the value in the currency section. What I'll do, I'll just change the format of this particular element and click on this currency. So see what happens. So what have we got? We have got a dollar sign, which is a currency sign, and a comma. I hope you can see this comma. So this comma is placed at the thousand place, one, tens, hundreds, and thousands, right? So we have got this comma and the point, which is decimal, and the decimal number, decimal point basically. So this is the use of the currency. Now, if I just copy this and paste it in the accounting section and change the format of this accounting section, what we get? See, once you click on this, see what is the difference. So you get the same thing which you got in the currency option and you got the same thing in the accounting section. The difference is only in the currency section, you get the symbol, the currency symbol, which is stick to the value. But in the accounting section, your currency symbol gets further, uh, you know, to the value, right? On the left side, basically. So there is a gap which you can see between the value and the currency sign. So in this is the this what the accounting section does, right? The short date. Basically, it is used to if you are going to type any kind of date, any date of thing, suppose date of birth or date of appointment, it could be anything. So suppose if you type any date, see what happens. So Excel automatically detects it as a date. See, you can see this option here also. So Excel has automatically detected this as a date and changed the format. If you still want to change the format of this particular element, you can do that. So by clicking on this and click on this short date, you'll get the same because Excel has automatically detected it. Suppose if you copy this same date and paste it here in the long date section and change the format, see what you get. If you click on this long date, so you'll get the weekday, your month and day and the year, right? This is the long date format basically, which you can use on the data set. So guys, all depends on your requirement, all depends on your data set, what type of data set you are going to use, you are using, and the way you want to present your data set to your clients, your manager, whoever you want it to, right? The next is time. Suppose if you type any time here, so this is the time Excel has detected this as a time. And if you want to change the format of this, what you can do, you can just click on this button again and click on this time section. See what happens. You get the time format basically, right? So 12 minutes 30, 12 hours 34 minutes and 00 seconds PM, right? Now what is percentage? We need to understand this. So percentage is basically, whenever you are going to calculate any incremental or decremental value or growth. So in that case, you need to use the percentage. So let's take an example here. Suppose we need to find the growth between 2 years, sales of 2 years. So suppose let's type this and let's change the value 40,000. Now you want to calculate the growth, right? So this divided by this and -1, you get the growth. Now we need to just change this growth. So there is a growth of 16%, but it is not clearly visible, uh, clearly formatted. So we need to just change the format of this particular value. So we'll just click on this and click on the percentage sign, see what happens. So we get this value in the percentage format basically. You can also do that by clicking on this button, which is where the percentage style, right? If you click on this, you'll get the same thing, right? If you want to increase the value, increase the decimal places, you can use this button. If you want to decrease the decimal places, you can use this button, right? Okay, what is fraction? So this is also this is not widely used basically. It is used by some limited companies or in limited area basically. So majorly fraction is used whenever you are working in a restaurant or in a company wherever you need to show any number is in a quantity, right? What type of quantity you are going to use. So suppose we are a bakery and we bake cake. So if you want to make a recipe of that, how to make a cake, so in that case you can use the fraction of option. So suppose if I write 4 divided by 3, what does it mean? So we need to put 1 cup of water, 1 cup plus 1/3 of the water, right? So 1/3 of the cup and one plus 1/3 of the cup basically. So this is the use of the fraction format, which is basically used by very limited uh, time, right? And limited people and a limited organization. So now the next is scientific. If you type any number, so let me just type this a bigger number to see what happens. Excel has automatically detected this as a scientific number. If you still want to change the value of the format of the scientific value, you'll get the same thing. So what does that mean? So it means, so we have this one, and after this one, we have 13 additional count of numbers, right? 1 plus 13. So what Excel does, it's a exponential, it is called exponential numbers. So these type of format is basically used whenever you are using big number data types, right? Like populations, like whenever you are calculating difference between the light speed, these kind of bigger numbers basically. So in those cases, you can use the scientific format option, right, guys? This is also used by some limited set of people and the organization, right? The next is text. What it does basically, it converts your number into text. So suppose what if I type any number, suppose let me just type this one like 20,000 only, and I change the type of this particular cell to text, see what happens. So whenever you're typing any number, no, so it always will be on the right side. But whenever your number is formatted as a text, it will be visible on the left side of the cell, right? So this is the only difference which you find between the text and the number format. Basically, it happens only. It is used. Uh, Excel automatically detects this whenever you are exporting any data from other sources other than Excel, which is beyond the Excel environment, and you copy that data and paste it here, so Excel will detect it as a text. So what you need to do, Excel will not going to calculate that particular number for you. So first of all, if you are exporting any number data, so first you need to, and it is showing as a text, right? As you can see in this particular option. So what you need to do, first you need to just change the type of that particular data to the number. Then you can use this number as a this thing as a number and for your calculation, right, guys? So this is the use of all these options. So we will use all these number on a data set in the next video. So stick to us and see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.